Hello everybody, I'm back. Today I want to talk about the fall of WWE. And I hate to say the fall of WWE. I thought this would never happen to World Wrestling Entertainment. But it seems to me that it is happening. Wrestling is going through a decline. It's going through a slump, as some say. Now, there's a lot of issues going on with WWE right now, and I want to address it. For starters, we need a brand new creative team. Someone who is creative. Someone that are not Hollywood writers. Hollywood writers. Okay? That's all they are. And that's all they know. They know about movies. But they don't know about wrestling. And that is a big major problem. And if that doesn't get resolved, then no one's going to be interested in this product. Okay? Like I said in my previous videos, I've been a wrestling fan since I was 5 years old. Okay? I've been watching WWE all my life, and I never went away. I've been here through the bad times, through the good times. And let me tell you something. Right now is probably the worst time. The worst time I've ever had to witness and be a part of. And it's really sad because I don't want to see WWE go down the drain. I really don't. Because it's my childhood. It's my childhood. It was my childhood. That's all I did when I was growing up. Watch wrestling and made believe I was a wrestler. I used to impersonate other wrestlers, and it was my life. And I don't know. But yes, the creative team needs to change, and it needs to change right now. Not tomorrow, not in the next month, not in the next year, not in 10 years. It needs to happen right away. So, if we can get some writers that are into wrestling, that have passion for this, I want to say sport or entertainment, and you'll start to slowly see some progression. And there's another topic I want to talk about is, not the characters, but it's the way they portray these characters, okay? You got guys like Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, okay? Let's say Kevin Owens, okay? These guys are awesome. Every time they step out, every time they step in the ring, people cheer for them. People go nuts for them. As soon as that music hits. And the problem with them is that, it's not their problem. Well, it's the WWE's problem. Why do they just have them speak from the heart? Okay, I don't see that anymore. It's not like the old days, with a Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Roddy Piper. The name goes on. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. They spoke from the heart. Okay, they didn't read a script. Now everything's a script. Now, so you can't put the blame on Roman Reigns, even though he's not great on the mic, but also the blame goes to the writers, okay? And also Dean Ambrose, he's another guy that he should be speaking from the heart, because he is a fantastic character. He's a great character. He's a split between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Brian Pillman. I don't know if anybody knows who Brian Pillman is. Any young WWE fans out there? But yeah, he's a guy that you cannot waste at all. He's a guy that you gotta start pushing. But that's another issue. Let's get back to the topic. They gotta have these wrestlers speak from the heart. Make it natural. Make it flow a little nicer. I just feel like when they talk, it sounds robotic. It doesn't sound natural at all. So that's another issue right there. Because let me tell you something. The wrestlers that WWE has right now are fantastic. They're very highly skilled. They got looks, charisma, everything you name it. Just the problem is, it all boils down to the storylines, the creative team, the whole nine. Okay? And it's not about PG rating. Everyone talks about PG, it should go back to Attitude Era. It's never going to go back to the Attitude Era. So, you might as well get that out of your head. You can have a great PG show, all right, without the blood, without the chair shots to the head, without the nudity. You can have a great show. But without great storylines, without great creative writing, wrestling will never be the same. It's going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. And I mean, look at the ratings. They're down a lot. They're down. I don't even want to tell you how down they are, but they're down a lot. I mean, it could be because there's Monday Night Football. There could also be because there's other shows on, and now it's the World Series. So. But I remember back in the day, man. I tell you, even when there was football on, I mean, Raw was neck and neck with Monday Night Football. And it was really unbelievable. And also too, that's also hurting WWE is there's no competition. TNA compared to WWE is a joke. I mean, and Ring of Honor, all this. I mean, they're good, but they're not WWE. Okay, WWE is at the top. They've always been a top franchise. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to talk about. There's only those two things I would want to talk about was creative writing and the storylines. Lack of storylines. I mean, some storylines right now are just terrible. And like I said, creative team has to go. They got to be let go. It's time to step in and get somebody else. There were rumors about Lita being part of the creative team, Paul Heyman being a part of the creative team. But honestly, I don't know. It's just rumors, so I don't know if that's even true. If it is true, oh man, it would do wonders for WWE right now. But as of right now, WWE is slowly declining, and this is a state of an emergency right now for the WWE. It's a state of an emergency, yes. And I'm very worried because guys look, right now, it doesn't matter who you have on the show. You could have Shawn Michaels on the show. You could have Stone Cold, The Undertaker, The Rock, and one ring and one night. It was still, the ratings won't go up. People still won't be invested. You got to have something that's going to make people invested into the product. Right now, it's a lackluster product. So, WWE, you better wake up and wake up very fast. Because if you don't, a lot of trouble is coming your way. Thank you guys. Thank you for liking my video. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm out of here.